assist because I was 14, because I had a hard time voting with a new stool.
That's right.
Right.
And when did you create this and why?
I created this after Module 3 was over and before Module 4 started because I want to fight against this, and my target audience was some people in
Sheldon Silver.
South with speaker for some with my assembly representative.
Where's the icon for this?
He had it. He was flipping.
Yeah.
You found it, right, Kevin?
Oh, there it is, right.
Okay. So, yeah, Kevin has presented this testimony in front of Sheldon Silver and other legislators, right, Kev? And that was, what month was that in?
June.
June.
Where is it here, Kev? People with this.
Yeah, so Kevin's pretty polished at this.
People with disabilities find it hard to manage the new
No,
voting
this isn't the
machines.
beginning of it, though.
Some people with
Somebody know this
disabilities,
better than me?
including myself,
Larry?
have a hard
You-
time
can you
circling
help
our
us with
votes
this?
because writing can sometimes be difficult.
Wait, let's back.
That causes assistance to be necessary
it's
for the
not that.
voting process.
But now it's not at the
Good
beginning.
afternoon, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Thank you for letting me speak to you.
Ah, that was good.
Questions?
Okay, now start it over, Kat.
We heard it. I hear it.
You heard it, okay.
Where is this?
What's that?
No.
Maybe it was hard to maybe soon
Good
cost the
afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for letting me speak to you. My name is Kevin Greenstein. I am from Long Island. I am 19 years old and vote in all elections. I am a member of the 2012 class of partners in policy making and the self-advocates of NYS. People with disabilities find it hard to manage the new voting machines. Some people with disabilities, including myself, have a hard time circling our votes because writing can sometimes be difficult. That causes assistance to be necessary for the voting process. If we need assistance, our votes are not private. The old lever systems are better because they are easier to manage. They didn't require writing. I want the older lever machines to have a comeback or to be available to people who have a hard time using the new ones. Theories of
I passed Wawa.
Theories of. It stopped.
the good afternoon, Mr. Speaker.
Gee.
Thank you for letting me speak to you. My name is Kevin Greenstein. I am from Long
How do I
Island.
go ahead, Kev?
I am 19 years old and vote in all elections. Of the good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for letting me speak to you.
Oh, sorry.
My name is Kevin Greenstein. I am from Long Island. I am 19 years old and vote in all elections. I am a member of the 2012 class of partners in policy making
I don't know why it
and the
stopped
self-advocates of NYS. People with disabilities find it hard to manage the new voting machines. Some people with disabilities, including myself, have a hard time circling our votes because writing can sometimes be difficult. That causes assistance to be necessary for the voting process. If we need assistance, our votes are not private. The old lever systems are better because they are easier to manage. They didn't require writing. I want the older lever machines to have a comeback or to be available to people who have a hard time using the new ones. Theories of
Keeps ending. That's it? Okay. All right. This is theories
I don't
of.
want to say anything.
I passed Wawa.
Well, tell what happened.
We bill a bill I had
To extend
to stand
this
with
period of
period of
investigation in
in with new voting machines.
was proposed by Sheldon Silver
That's
and
proposed
passed.
seven server.
So there's a 2-year
So that's a 2 year.
research time that's been established before the lever machines are discontinued in nonpartisan elections.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and here's a picture.
yes.
I am also part of CSS.
Yes, you are.
I have read Green and Marisa Mundia and Darian Hubis.
Yeah, well, I'm going to speak here for a second. Kevin, would you like to add anything else, Kevin?
Yeah.
What would you like to add?
And I have a CSS program and person-centered planning. And they help me run my life.
And are you going to vote in this election?
I'm gonna vote for Obama. Romney.
As soon as I said it, I knew I was going to. I'm sorry. But Kevin, how will you vote? Or which machine are you going to use? Which machine will you use when you go to vote? You don't
In the
know?
partisan elections, they have no choice.
So they have to do the circle.
What happens is, to use the machines that HAVA has caused to come into effect, every time he's gone in to vote, there's been a problem. There's been the person who knows how to use it isn't there, it's too complicated, it's broken. He's never been able to use that yet. They've said it'll take 45 minutes to an hour, and it is very complicated, and it's complicated to exist for people who have vision problems, hearing problems, writing, everything. But it hasn't worked yet for him in our polling place. So.
Right. So Kevin's already spoken to the legislature and had a trip to Albany and has made an impact because
After our partners meeting in June.
after the partners meeting in June, and he's had an impact already as a New York State partner, and a big one. So thanks,
Can I ask
Kevin.
Kevin a question?
Susan?
Kevin, my son Nicholas recently registered to vote, and this will be the first election in which he's taking part. And we're expecting the polling places to be very crowded, and I think he's going to feel very overwhelmed.
Do you know Spectrum?
Sorry?
No, not now.
My question to you is, will they allow me or a direct care worker to actually assist him? Or is that going to be an issue with the new system?
How have you been able to do it in the past? How have you done it?
Did somebody help you, Kevin, or were you just on your own? Did the staff give a problem if somebody wanted to assist?
Yeah.
No.
They did.
No.
Oh.
No. They let, yeah.
They let.
They let
We
you
have
go.
after ratings in a year. No vote, no fun.
Answer your question.
Yeah.
No, you can
But
assist.
my concern is that, Nicholas will be relying
Yeah.
for some assistance because the whole new situation might be overwhelming.
Yeah.
But my fear is that somebody will say, no.
No, you
Yeah,
can
they'll
you
let
can
you do
assist,
it.
and also the way he can cast a ballot if you weren't there, if he didn't want you to know how he's voting, is they provide one Democrat, one Republican to help him to do it for him privately. So, but again, it's never